Hey, welcome Catching Dinner. I'm Stephane. Today I'm going on a solo mission on the Gulf of Mexico. Beautiful day here in Florida. I'm going for a fish that most people know as poor man's lobster, also known as convict fish, but more commonly known as sheepshead. So it should be a perfect time. Beautiful day today. The water's crystal clear. Sheepshead usually come in when the water's cold, so winter is a great time to go after them, and it tastes great. So I'm going to look for some rock piles, hopefully catch up with a few legal fish, and bring them home, cook them up on the grill, and toss them on a salad. Should be awesome. So hey, let's go spearfishing. I caught the fish, I cleaned the fish, now it's time to cook it up. So let me show you how easy this is gonna be. It's gonna be phenomenal too, so don't miss this part. So first, we're gonna put a little avocado oil, just drizzle it on top of our fillets. So I left the skin on and the scales. I mean, no need to take the scales off for this part because we're gonna grill it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, just control my measures here. Just kinda make sure we got some nice oil. I mean, I have a tendency to overdo it. That's why I was using the spoon here. There we go. Repeat. It's gonna be yummy. People call this poor man's lobster, but I think it's a wise man's fish. You'll see. Sheepshead is way up there. Kid you not. Spices. Cavender's great seasoning. Can't beat it. It's a nice blend, and can't go wrong with this. Just enough. I mean, we don't want to overdo it, so we can still taste the fish, but just enough to enhance it. You know, that's the whole deal here, trying to enhance it. Okay, that's good enough. Follow me to the grill. Hey, we're definitely braving the elements today to cook this fish. It's like 30-40 miles an hour gusts of wind, you know, so it's pretty serious out there. That's why we're cooking pretty close to the house before we get blown away to Oz or something. So, hey, let's check it out. It's been over 10 minutes. Woo-wee! Thing of beauty. You can almost taste it. Everything looks better in person. Just gotta take my word. This looks phenomenal. So let's add a little bit of lime here. Just looking good. Yes, it will. Yeah. Now it's ready. Let's take those puppies off. Look, it's trying to get away. So what happens is the underneath gets all crust-like. Oh, don't want to lose the fish here. Look at this. If you could only see how you have a little bit of smoke on it, it looks cooked to perfection. Doing it on a half shell, that's what we call it, basically on the half shell, because I love the skin. I did not flip this fish. That's why it's gonna be so perfect. It's not dry, it's gonna be so moist, and it just, yeah, it creates a perfect fish. A lot of people do redfish, but sheepshead this way, phenomenal. Let's go in before we get blown away. Look at that. A little vinaigrette, and voila, we got ourselves a heck of a meal right here. Hey, without further ado, time to dig in and enjoy this fish. Wow, cooked perfection, can't beat it. I'm not trying to brag here, I'm just saying what it is. Cooked this way is the way to go. On a half shell, booyah. Doesn't get better than this, just being honest. Now, if you've never gone spearfishing, you ought to try it. If you like fishing and hunting, it's really a blend of both, because you're really in the water going after a fish, but you're hunting them. I mean, pure and simple. You're spotting and stalking them, and it's a hoot. I mean, it's a pure hoot to be in their environment, to try to get just that close enough, and that's the hard part, especially the mature sheepshead. You know, they might have been messed with before, because I tell you something, they know how to stay just that right distance. And the little ones, they'll play around you, but they keep their size, they're a little smarter, that's for sure. But hey, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you coming along with this little adventure. Hope you get to try cooking fish like this and spearfishing for sure. And I hope to see you again on our next adventure on catching dinner. Until then, we're out. Ah! And eating well. That's why we spearfish right here.